Well, I'm pretty happy with the app as it's coming along now. We've got our topics, we've got our settings, we've got things are looking good. But there is something that I'm not super happy about. And let's go back to home here and look at my app icon. It's this default thing, and founding father dot 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 is our label here. I'm not too happy with either of those. Well, if I go select my project and I look at the display name here, you see I've just gone with the default and it's put as much of the project name in there as it could. So Founding Fathers Quote Book. Well, that's probably just too big. Let's go quotes. Let's just say quotes is the name of our app. That's what will be publicly visible. And then the other piece that we want to do is go work on our icon. So if we open up supporting files and go to our assets.xc assets, you'll see there's this default app icon. We've added our Founding Fathers square. There's this default app icon as well. And man, it's asking for a whole bunch of different icon sizes. I'm only going to do the ones I need for the home screen icon right now. But what I've done is I've prepared a set of assets over here. So I took that photo that we used on the main screen, and let's drag this Finder window over here. And I've cropped out George Washington's picture. And I've done it at different sizes, 76 by 76 up to 180 by 180. So let's go see what it's looking for. All right, so for an iPhone app, iOS 7 through 11, it's looking for 60 points. So 60 points at 2x is 2 times 60, 120. So let's go put the 120 right there. Now as I drag and drop these things, it copies the images out of this folder, this FFQB assets folder, into my project. Now I also need 3x, which is 180 by 180. So there's my 180 by 180. And then for the iPad, here's iPad app at 1x and at 2x. So 1x is 76 square, and 2x is 152 square. And then 83.5 points at 2x, that's 2 times 83.5, that's 167 square. Okay, and those are the 5 that I need for the various phone and tablet sizes that Apple currently supports. Now I could go further and say, well, there are a bunch of other spots where I can provide app icons. iOS will scale one of these things automatically for me, and so I don't really need to worry too much about that. But now let's install this on the phone or on the simulator and see if it's what we hope it is. So to get this, I just cropped out George Washington on that big photo, or that big image in Photoshop. And by the way, I got that image from Wikipedia. And then I used the healing brush to clean a few things up here. Okay, and there, doesn't that look nice? So iOS automatically rounds the corners for me, and there's my new label of quotes. So this is a much more professional, clean-looking app than this silly Map It over here that I've never given an app icon to. Anyway, if you were wondering, that's how we do the app icon thing and how we do the label of the app on your home screen.